My name is Sanjana Tiwari, and I'm from India, living in Milan. Our day-to-day lives has been completely altered. It's difficult to live like this, to live isolated from the world, because we're social animals at the end of the day. I'm going to tell you about my family back home in India. My parents are freaking out. So my parents were like, no, we don't care about your PhD. We don't care about anything. You have to come back. And so there was a flight going back to India from Italy, which the government of India organized, especially for the Indians here who were stuck. And almost 220 people boarded that flight, students or workers boarded that flight and went back to India. It was a free of cost flight organized by the government of India to take, and they are quarantined back in India for 14 days. Imagine being on a plane with 200 people. I don't want to put my parents at risk. I don't want to put my grandparents at risk. I couldn't imagine doing that. So I decided to stay back in Italy.
So this is the first thing that I do in the morning, come out here on my balcony and listen to the birds sing and take some fresh air. It's really fresh out here and I'm so lucky to have this balcony to be able to take some sun. I mean, today it's not really sunny, but it's still super fresh.
And also, I am a travel influencer. And I'm pretty much doing just the opposite to my Instagram family, telling them to stay at home, become turned into a quarantine influencer, because I know how important it is to stay at home at the moment. And personally, being away from my family in a different country, it has really taken a toll on my mental health a bit. But my mother's been really happy because I've been chatting with her for like long video calls.
Thanks to my mom for packing me these Indian lentils that I could use in the time of crisis. Cooking Indian today.
On 8th of March, they locked down the Lombardy region, the north, where the virus outbroke. And then the same day, the people from the north who actually work in Milan but come from the south, they all escaped from the north to the south to be with their family because they were, afraid that the north is locked down. So I think that's what triggered the number of cases. When I received this notice from the government that the country is locked down and they had rules, I personally thought and discussed with my friends that it might be a bit of an overreaction. But unfortunately, we were wrong. What we did before, when the government advised us to self-isolate, we didn't really listen. Also, personally, me, I went out with my friends and we were really taking it as a normal flu. And we were all like, oh, it really doesn't affect us. It affects the older population, or whatever excuses that we're now listening in different parts of the world. Now, Italy has set an example for all of the countries to learn from their mistakes, which is to stay home, stay isolated. If you have a travel history, you don't go out gallivanting with your friends. You just lock yourself down for 14 days because it's very important. And it's sad to see that the virus is spread by people who can afford to travel. But I think the rules are pretty good, though I was taken aback by it in the beginning. I was like, can I really do this? But there is just no option, you have to. Self-isolation is the key to fight the virus. Totally recommend everyone to stay at home. Can't stress this enough. We have to adjust. Every day I wake up with a smile, trying to do the right thing because it's just not about you and me. It's about the world.